hello. Ooh. Flip this around here. So, as you probably saw, I'm not wearing any snowshoes. I'm hoping I'm not going to regret that. It's pretty hard packed here. And where's here? We are just north of St Ignace. And we're going to hopefully hike the Horseshoe Bay Trail, I believe. Never been here before. But there's I think it's Horseshoe Bay Wilderness right up here and the accompanying trail. So that's what we're gonna do. So much less snow here than up by the Sioux. I mean, I even went stomping off trail just to see how much I'd sink, and it's not a lot. So what a difference. Wow. So, and I'll be kind of quick. I charged this GoPro, but the battery was almost dead when I started recording. I've had problems with the GoPro, just you turn it off, but it's not actually off. So generally I have to actually turn it off, then pull the battery out briefly to ensure it's actually off. Well, apparently it wasn't actually off. So anyway, so I don't have much battery to record with this, which means I will get to test out that. It may not look any different, but that's the new camera I've been wanting. So we'll see. As a flip around screen, supposedly much better stabilization, and so here pretty soon any recording will be with that or my phone. Probably that. Oh, I forgot to show. I walked right on past it. I was talking. There it is. Horseshoe Bay Trail, and then in a bit, get to the Horseshoe Bay Wilderness. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'll talk about that more when I get up there. So, see you back here pretty quick. Oh shoot, it's right here. I thought it was going to be farther up, but I just realized I hadn't secured the microphone, so you may have been seeing little fuzzies at the top of the picture. Hopefully it's fixed. For the brief little time I have left on this camera, yes, the wilderness area. Now, federally designated wilderness with a capital W. There are no motors allowed, no chainsaws, no snowmobiles, no drones, none of that. And in Southern Oregon, where I grew up, if you want to look on Google Maps or any other map, there's two wilderness areas I spent a lot of time in. The Mountain Lakes Wilderness, which is the only perfectly square wilderness, and the Sky Lakes Wilderness. And I spent a ton of time, I can't tell you how many thousands of miles, stomping around in those. And there's something about a wilderness I just like, even though I can hear I-75 from here. But it's just nice. So I'm trying to think if I think I've been in one wilderness since I moved here. And the trail, well, it didn't really exist anymore, so it wasn't very far into the wilderness. But so this will be enjoyable for me for many reasons. So we're looking forward to it. This trail is not long. I think it's like a mile, maybe a little more than a mile each way to get to the bay. But it's gonna be nice. So, and this, I mean, shoot. I'm glad I didn't bring the snowshoes. This is so hard packed. Like, I feel like I'm flying through the forest. All right, see how this works? So when I saw that tree, you know, from a distance, and make sure this is zoomed all the way out. I first thought it was a shed elk antler because it kind of has the right shape to it. I was like, what? Really? No. And nope, it isn't, but it was kind of neat. Had that moment. That was something I would find in Oregon. So, another cedar. This trail does have, I don't know if you can see it, those little yellow markers, but well packed and easy to follow. So I am trying to walk smoothly, because despite this camera having better motion or stabilization. Ooh. It also, even at the widest setting on this lens, is way zoomed in compared to my GoPro. So it's a tall task to ask it to stabilize this handheld. So first, I guess, real video on this camera. So, as I mentioned before, I've been wanting a new one for a while, and this just showed up last week. So, actually on Friday, when I got here. Friday? Thursday. I think it was Friday. It was a busy week. So, but it is definitely quite a bit heavier to hold out here at the end of my arm than the GoPro. So I think I'm gonna stop doing this and bring it back if I see something cooler when we get down to the bay. Well, that's interesting. I noticed there was a few piles out there by the trailhead, where that sign was. So I'm wondering if I should have pulled those in, or maybe we're supposed to take those out? I don't know. I wonder if that is for replacing boardwalk, because I think we're getting down into the boardwalk. Because I read that this is a marshy area with a boardwalk. Oh, okay. Don't know if you could tell, but that was water right there. It's weird to see water. You know, it's not ice. So, interesting. Okay. Keep going here, wandering through the cedars. I really like it. I like it a lot. Interesting. So this is Lake Huron we're looking at. And I think, and forgive me, I'm not very familiar. I think that is Mackinac Island. Over there. I think. I don't think it's that one. And that's the mainland over there. Mainland. So I think that's Mackinac Island. So. There's a road or a snowmobile track over there. Well, here we are in the Horseshoe Bay Wilderness, and here is, of course, Horseshoe Bay. That follows. So I think I will, if I can find a spot to set this down and have a bit of a snack and a bit of a ramble. Just a little bit of a ramble. Okay, well, hopefully this is working. It's a big experiment here. Oh, here we go. Come on around. Boy. A little struggle to find the spot. Of course, it's really bright out there. Not so bright right here. So, well, we'll see. But, of course, first order of business. It's supposed to be like bacon and chicken. I don't get either from that, but hey, he seems to enjoy it. I was thinking I would have brought my little recorder. I clip it right here, but I'm going to have to rely on I have a microphone hooked up to my camera there. So, before I eat the sandwich, which I won't make you watch, I will though get a drink. I've kind of accidentally on these trips I like show a little bit of what I carry. And so one thing I carry, which I'll go through this quickly, is this, and I call this a possibles pouch. In fact, that's what they call it. So this is a little 3-compartment bag. You can see it. And we have a little bit of organization. So on this side, as always, is my headlamp over here, and a spare battery for it. But both the headlamp and the battery are rechargeable with USB-C. If I get over here to the other side, I have just a little Rat in the Rain pad of paper. I have one of these. This is a Whirl Pack stand-up bag. So it's a 1 quart. So if for whatever reason I don't know, I lose this, break it, whatever, I have another to put water in. And also have over here the cable for charging USB-C, and also a little adapter here, you probably can't even see it, to charge my watch, my Garmin watch. So that little Whirl Pack is a new addition to this. I just put that in there last fall. And then here in the main compartment, I have all kinds of goodies. Battery pack, water purification tablets, and then the neutralizing tablet goes with it. And these are sized for 1 quart. So that bag is a quart, the Nalgene is a quart. So I always have with me another way to make water safe to drink. In this case is a Bic lighter. And this way it keeps it dry, it'll float, and you can't depress it accidentally to leak out all the fluid. The trioxane, which will burn even in the rain, like it's a fuel tablet. It used to be used for military ration heating. I have, I think it's about 50 feet, 75 feet of this 2.5mm high-vis cord. That noise you hear is Argo flopping over there. You probably saw in my backpack I have a whistle, but here's another whistle. That got his ears riled up. A little different tone. It's actually for marine use. But this is just some Gorilla Tape wrapped around an old card. So I always have some Gorilla Tape. I have a tick key which is very important, even both back in Oregon and here. I have a tick key. Use it on myself and Argo. Super glue. And there's the lid for it, unpunctured, of course, in case you ever need it. Some zip ties in here. I'm not going to grab them all, but various sizes of zip ties. They can come in really handy. This always is in my backpack, and I never have to worry about it. It's always there. I do recharge that battery pack. In fact, I use it every once in a while and recharge it. I thought about charging my GoPro with it because it's USB-C. But I figured for this little trip, it's not worth it. Plus, it forces me to use the new camera and see how it goes. So there we go. There's another little bit that I always have with me. Now it's sandwich time. He had his snack. He had his rolling around. I'm gonna have my sandwich. I'm not gonna make you watch that, so I'll bring you back when we're gonna leave. Right, dog? So I looked at the map and I did confirm that is Mackinac Island out there. You can just see it past that little point there. That kind of neat. So there we go. Yep, he hates the snow. Absolutely hates it. Let's go. Come on. Show off. Of course, I have to come back for you. You're sitting on my glove. Hear that? That was a little creepy. I was walking right past that and it popped. And I like sprinted a few steps. Like, oh crap. That tree doesn't have too many windstorms left in it before it's gonna be on the ground. I figured I'd wrap this up. We're walking back, of course. And such a cool little forest here. I love all the cedars. I really do. But I was thinking, I think I probably mentioned this, but y'all know how I like to ramble. And I mentioned earlier how I really like wilderness areas. And even though this one is so close to the freeway, it's still a wilderness. It's set aside to be wild, not developed, not harvested, just to be. Has value in just how it is. And I used to always seek wilderness areas out and remote places, and because there's peace there. I don't know how to explain it other than there is. And I know a lot of people are a little spooked out, freaked out by being out in the woods. You know, just boogeyman, Bigfoot, wolves, who knows, right? But I think movies and TV shows portray nature as this like thing that's fighting against you. You know, it's dangerous, it's not safe, don't go out there. You know, but the reality is nature, the forest is neutral. You know, it's just here, and you're coming through, enjoying it, and it's neither for or against you. So I urge people, you know, a lot of people get really freaked out. They get really freaked out about like going out in the woods alone, or out where there's no cell phone signal. But remember, people have somehow lived thousands of years without huge developed cities and living out in the woods. So I don't think we were meant to spend our whole lives in boxes we create. You know, it's a whole world out there. Go see it, right? The tree squeaking, not popping though, squeaking. A big difference. So anyway, there's my, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. This is going to be it. Hopefully this turned out okay on this camera. It's a whole lot of learning. And trying to use some of the features it has. Ooh. Alright, we're going to head back to the truck. Maybe head into St Ignace. See if we can't scare up something tasty to eat on the way home. So, thanks again for joining Argo and I. It's March 2nd, so what do we have? 23 days. That's not going to work. 23 days until the lock opens. So, it's just over 3 weeks. We'll make it. Trust me. We'll make it. See you later.